we're rolling. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Uh-oh, go ahead, crazy man.
Okay. Crazy man. It's that 2985 Ranger radio with upper lower sideband. I got married to this radio anyway at 21. Using a D04, like that and married to that. And that's it. I never get rid of this radio.
I hear you. Yeah, I'd like to hear that old radio too, that old one.
22 tape.
That 23 channel one, that bass one you got.
I said no, there's a ring. I can't hook no ring to it. The rascal. The ring don't work on that radio for some reason. I don't know why. Same hookups I got them back in this radio. Look at that long ago. Wouldn't do nothing.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't have one of them linears there. I'm scared of them.
Oh, heaven forbid.
Some hammy ham might get mad.
You know what I think about them damn hams, don't you?
I like them on sandwiches, and you know, I like ham sandwiches and stuff like that. Boy, I tell you what, hey, not changing the subject, but of course, you know, one might get me. But anyway, hey, I cooked those bratwurst on the grill. Now my wife got those cheddar bratwurst. They're okay, but she gets them because she thinks I'd like them. That's one thing about her. She'll get stuff that she thinks I would like. She won't eat it, and 9 times out of 10, I probably won't like it, but I got to eat it because she got it and thought I'd like it. If she just get what I wanted, everything would be okay. But anyway, I just rather have the regular Johnsonville, regular bratwurst, no beer ones or nothing else. But anyway, and then I got the ballpark all beef Franks, the big one, you know, not the real fat ones, but the, I don't know what they call them. It's something new came out. Man, that was good.
What do you think about your dojo? What is new kind your wife got?
No, I didn't give her the ones with the cheese in it. I give her the all beef hot dog and chopped it up.
Oh, 14. I thought you might give her some that your wife bought. I bet she's stick her nose up on that.
Well, I got to be careful with that. I don't know if that, you know, might be too spicy, you know, or whatever. But anyway, I mean, those are okay. But and I'll eat them. They're good. But I just like the regular kind there. So anyway, let me go ahead and say what night it is. It's Friday, the 16th of June. Night Ranger has made me run a little bit late, and I apologize for his tardiness. It's 8:36 p.m. and I'm just talking on the same Galaxy Saturn MD4 meter with a Turner Plus 3 mic and a shockwave antenna, and it's very, very legal. It's very legal. I don't have anything. I'm very legal.
Yeah, and it's all my fault, although I'm not sure how it was my fault, but it's all my fault you're running late.
Yeah, you made me late.
4C? Alright.
Okay, what you got over there?
Oh, you know, I'm talking on my favorite CB radio of all time, which is not great big, but still it's my favorite radio. Manufactured somewhere between 1981 and 1985. A realistic TRC 451 40 channel sideband mobile from Radio Shack, static D104, an Astron RS7A power supply, and that's going into my homemade wired J-pole up about 90 feet. And I'm running 100% legal, just like that 21 dirty diaper. I mean, I'd never, ever run an amplifier.
No, even though you're a ham operator type, able to get on there and all like that. I don't know if you are a ham or not. I don't know. But, you know, some of those guys understand that those ham guys, they can run like 1,500 watts, but even a lot of them got it to where it'll dead key 1,500, but the thing will modulate to about 30,000. I don't know how they do it. that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get me something that would just, get out a little bit better. And I'm putting that on my bucket list. Okay, well, I really think it sounds good to what you got over there.
Yeah, I like this radio. Good AM radio, good sideband, frequency stable. Good sounding radio on both bands. Doesn't drift around all over the place. I think this is probably one of the best radios that Radio Shack reunited and made it for them. But I think this is probably of all the sideband radios I've seen that I played with the Radio Shack, I think this is the best one. It should have just, it's the Radio Shack, it's like the Cobra 148 GTL of the Radio Shack brand. It was their classic. They had some good basses too. I had a TRC 490, which had a good receive on it, but that thing, it had a tendency to squeal, and it didn't like an amplifier. It would like hum or whatnot. And so even though I had one that was mint condition, I got rid of it. But still, of all the Radio Shack radios, this is my favorite. I know some people are big fans of the TRC 458, the 40-channel sideband bass from about 1978 or 79, somewhere around there. But the 451's my favorite.
I know you told us, but what year did you say it came out?
Well, I think they first appeared in the Radio Shack catalog around 1981, and I bought mine in 1984 with my tax refund check from my summer job the previous summer, and I was quite proud of it. 249-246. They got me 246 in the blue. 246 in the blue. This radio has an excellent noise blanker on it too. Excellent noise blanker.
410.
420. The radio, when you peak it out, it does about 4 watts. It'll actually dicky more than 4, but I always set it 4, and on sideband it'll do like about 20 watts. It's got that 2SC 1969 transistor final in it with a 2SC 2166 driver. It's not very friendly for putting extra channels in it. It is possible to put extra channels in it, but it's ugly. And so, if you want extra channels, this is probably not the radio you want to look at. But if you're content with straight 40-channel AM sideband, it's a great little mobile and makes a great bass.
Roger, well, I'm going to stand by. I think there's some other people, and I know that 1940, he's wanting to get in there.
All right, go ahead, 1940.
10-4, appreciate it. I'm on Silver Eagle and Static D104 that I've had cleaned up, and I hope that it's working much better now. Also, a radio is the same one I usually use, 2995 RCI. And other than that, everything's been going well with me. I have no complaints.
Well, it sounds good. Got good audio on it. And I do want to add, during Diaper in 1940, that I do happen to have for those that watch the video, just please ignore that big relay click you hear when you key the mic. That's nothing but a completely legal, all-gray DNA Maverick that's putting out 4 watts.
It's a receive amplifier, right?
Yeah, it's a great box with a receive and preamp in it. And it's got 8 tubes in it, and it puts out 4 watts.
All right.
Oh, top of the evening to you, 21. Go dirty Diaper out there.
Hey, 5-2, is that you, 5-2?
Affirmative.
Roger, what you doing out there?
Oh, man, I come to get my little niece to pick her up, take her to the house, spend the night there, Roger.
I hear you. Hey, I hadn't had a chance to go get that pizza yet. I wanted to wait until the better half got back from New York there and do it then. And I've been busy. Crazy man has been working me like a rented mule over here,
Yeah, I got you. Well, you having radio night?
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, that's what we got there. And that Night Ranger, he's recording, and I'm recording, and even got some people out there in the West Indies. Got that 246 out there. But what you talking on over there?
Yeah, man, I changed up a little something. I got me a Cobra 29 LTE Classic I'm talking on. Done a little work inside. I went and had it turned down and whatnot. So I got that thing doing about 2.5 watts with about a 4-watt forward swing, man. And then of course I got my 515 box with the Wilson 5000 antenna. Right now I'm down here past the airport on Dorchester Road there, Roger.
I hear you. Well, look here, the other night when it was a lot of lightning and hail and all, they said it was tearing up over there around your place. Did y'all get any of that hail? They said they had 3.5-inch hail over there.
Yeah, I got it. Man, that thing beat us to death. Yeah, I got a bunch of that hail. I got it on video. I sent it to News Channel 4. They used my video on the TV there because that thing was about the size of a golf ball, some of it, and a lot of it was about the size of the marbles you used to shoot. Not the marbles, but the shooting marbles. A lot of it was about that big, but the whole ground was solid white.
Yeah, Roger, that was your house with a bunch of toilets turned upside down in the yard?
And the pink flamingos and the tires buried halfway in the ground and painted white.
Was that your yard there with the toilets and all turned upside down and the tires in the ground and the pink flamingos?
Negative. No, I happened to be over at the hospital at Somerville Medical when all that stuff broke loose, but it got my truck beat up pretty good. Dents all in the head of my truck and all though from that hail beating the truck up.
Great day. Well, did it hurt your windshield? Because I know somebody that might help you out on that.
No, I'm good with the windshield, you know that. I got the windshield taken care of, but no man, the windshield didn't get beat up, but the paint and all this, the body did pretty good from that hail.
Hey, 10-4, were you going to take it, let the examiner look at it?
But anyway, 21, I don't want to hold the radio station up. I just wanted to jump out there and say howdy doody and let you know I'm still kicking out here. Oh, by the way, I had some good news today. I had a cardiologist read my heart today, and everything worked out good, and no blockage in my heart. The person that did the EKG didn't do it right there, Roger.
I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know you even had a heart. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I got a small heart. But anyways, the other day I went for a damn physical thing there, and anyways, somebody did EKG over at Trident, but they come back and said I had a blockage in my artery, and I wasn't going to live to see 48 hours. So I run to the cardiologist, and they hooked me up and checked me out and did blood work and the whole 9 yards, and said them people over there didn't know what they was talking about there, right?
Yeah, they'll kill you over there. They killed my mother and my father, so stay away from that place.
Yeah, you can't go to Trident to have a test run no more without somebody not knowing how to do the job right.
Got that right. Hell yeah, Bob, too.
Top easy right there to you there, crazy man. I'm making the subway over there, man. I'm down here by the airport on Dorchester Road.
Well, you don't have no problem with that. You know better than that now. I think you might got somebody lighting this afternoon today.
No, I hear you. No. Well, I ain't doing but 2.5 watt dead key with a 4-watt forward swing, man. That's all I'm getting out of it.
Now, 14, all right. Hope you have a good appetite coming up to you there.
Hey, 5-2, holler at that 1940.
You know, I was really lucky. I didn't get a drop of rain or anything. And I noticed today that all of the rain looked like it was west of 95. But tomorrow it could be anywhere. Of course.
21, if you talking to me, I didn't hear you. I had a bunch of ground noise.
That was 1940 talking. I was wondering if you could hear 1940.
Yeah, I heard 1940. You got a big radio now. 1940 done jumped way up there in the radio world. He got a... Top it easy to your 1940 Eagle Beat 52 Mobile Wave.
Damn, boy, I tell you what, you can't believe what everybody says.
Okay, let me get some gas. I'll y'all.
I don't think that 1961 coming down here. You might got too many Kool-Aid put down here.
Oh.
White dog.
I couldn't raise him up neither. It's better have to let the white dogs out. That's been unusual. I hadn't been able to hear him in the radio probably over a week. I called him yesterday afternoon coming home. Oh, he pushed it out there to the DX train early party yesterday afternoon. I heard him. He spoke to me. I spoke back to him. That's it. Damn fool. I can usually recognize his voice when he's on there, but you know, the last couple of days either I wasn't on there. I haven't been on there myself that much. I talked Skip a little bit, but other than that, you know, that's about the most illegal thing I can do, I think. What then?
Well, it's like this. I can't see where those people are at on there that I talk to. You know, they could be pulling a prank on me. I think that right down the street, they say they're not. They're in like California, and I don't know how they could be in California. I think it's some people hiding in the bushes with walkie-talkies, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, they're waving the antenna back and forth and making the signal go up and down.
Yeah, boy.
Supposedly the FCC is looking at making it legal to talk Skip on CB. Probably, I guess they might as well. Nobody ever, I've never heard of them enforcing that. If they have, it's been decades since they've done it.
Would you let me know when they do so I can do some of that?
I'll be sure to call you up and say, okay, 21, you can talk Skip now. I know all these decades you've been itching to talk Skip, but being you're the completely legal beagle that you are, I know that you've been holding back.
Boy, I tell you, whenever that day comes, you better look out.
You got that right, Jack.
Yeah, and when I talked to those people over in the they said they were in the United Kingdom and Australia and New Zealand, they were lying. They're really just down the street.
Yeah.
And the fact that the guy down in the down in the Australia talked like this, he was just faking it.
Yeah.
I think they got some language experts that hide around here do that.
Yeah, see, like I just get in there and I'd get up on the sideband and talk to you like this and tell you I'm down under when really I'm sitting over here just a few miles away from you.
I got a $2 bill too.
Have you heard the postman? The postman in Australia, has he been on sideband?
Never heard him.
Okay.
I haven't heard Australia lately, but I did about a week ago. Ireland was coming in.
You did talk to the postman. That's one of the first times I talked to Australia. Me and you both were up there talking to the guy, and then after I told you about this, after I went and got done, I went down to 28 and was listening and talking, and then Mouth of the South come down there and they said, hey, y'all go up to channel 38 or whatever it was. There's Australia coming in there. There's 21 and that kid, Night Ranger up there.
Yeah, I remember that. That kid. Yeah, you're so much older than me.
I know what.
Here I am just trying to still get my whiskers in.
Yeah, you just got that peach fuzz.
Maybe one day I'll be able to get a mustache.
Well, hope you don't get hair and you beard like crazy, man. You might as well, that's like bristles on a hog, man. You gotta swinge them off.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I still think I'm a kid, and then I look in the mirror and I'm like, what the hell happened? So, 1940, you said you did have a copy on me out there, Rigger?
Sample, I've had a good copy on you.
10-4 on a good copy, yeah, man. So Roger that. Well, you sounded good down here by the airport in North Charleston.
Example, that's what I heard you say, 1020, and you've been sounding good.
Yeah, that's me, come on. I thought that's you that keyed up. Yeah, 10-4 there, you can be with your radio sounding bodacious down here in North Charleston there, Roger.
10-4, appreciate the flowers.
Yeah, you got me out hitting me about 8 pounds down here. Well, that's 9. Well, if I can do that, I'd be good to go too. Oh, you doing your thing. I'm in your neck of the wood if I'm over here by the airport there, come on. Well, this little barefoot radio can't put much on you. I hear you. Go ahead and I tell you. I got to put a $5 radio and that put it on your mad.
Hey, Star Patrol, what kind of radio are you talking on? Is that $2 radio, $5 radio, or $4.99 radio?
Oh, there's got 50-cent radio, 50-cent radio, 25-cent microphone, and a dime antenna.
All right.
Oh, what kind of radio are you talking on tonight there, 21?
Hey, I'm Galaxy Saturn. Hey, is that 500?
Yeah, that's me. That's me just trying to wave a hand. Come on.
Yeah, Roger. We got that radio, old radio nights. We got you on there, and that Night Ranger. He's recording there that 1968 and a half or whatever the number is, 61. He just checked in there, Roger.
Yeah, 14. Well, I'm trying to give the time to everybody. I know 21, you probably the only one that can hear me, but give the time to everybody on the band. Oh, Big B working this Galaxy 949 with his Mako 750 waving great.
Hey, it's sounding real good. It's got good forward on it too. Hey, the other night I heard you out there and you was talking on something like a Jawbone special or a Do More Not special or some kind of thing. Man, you was blasting in. And then Chili Willie, you was doing some 10-5 for Chili Willie. I couldn't get back to you. You couldn't hear me for nothing.
Yeah, I was trying to get back to good Lord, I forgot who that was over there around Tennessee. I believe it was 601, somewhere over around Tennessee. Yeah, but I remember that, right?
Yeah, what'd you say that was? A head knocker, a high heel special, or what kind of thing was that?
Yeah, that's one of those, that's the JB stuff.
Tell us to knock him upside the head. We go.
Oh, JB Stone, okay. I don't know where I got the high heel shoe from there, but anyway. All right, that 1961 coming in and put a hammer on you, Roger.
Yeah, you got the high heel shoes because you used to get knocked in your head with one of them back in the day.
10-4 there. Hey, man, I wish I could have got you that night because that Chili Willie, he's a friend of mine here. And, yeah, he's up there at that Manning, at that Truck Stop of America exit up there. I don't know what exit it is. You turn one way and you go to Sumter, and you go another way, you go to Manning, and then you go back up in there where Lady Sparkles lives at.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think that's from Chili Willie, probably about, I guess about 10 miles, 10, maybe 12 miles, maybe 100.
Roger. Has he still got that gangster special on the back with that a magnet setup?
Yeah, he still got that thing going on, boy. Hey, you got that stuff,
Yeah, Roger. That's the first one I ever seen like that, you know. He had that special covered up magnet set, that style and profile and, you know, set up there with that covered up magnets and all, you know, with that decorative plastic cover. And he had that black Al Capone there, Roger.
Yeah, Al Capone. Yeah, he runs the prison right now. He runs the prison for a little while now. But he got that story, man. He's bringing it out, right?
Hey, Roger, on that there. All right, well, if you would pacify to him, I said hello. I'm gonna get on the side so the other fellas can holler at you there. 500, that stinky foot, Big Ben. Hey, have a good one, man. We'll do it again. 21, we gone.
No doubt, no doubt.
Hey, 1961. Yeah, Big Ben said, don't be trying to make him put that big box on and whip up on your head there, Roger.
Well, it won't take much to step on me, man. I'm going for it, Roger.
Yeah. Well, you know how y'all do, how them fellas do. They give that CB disclaimer now. It's something like I said, like a one-armed man fight. You get in a fight with a one-armed man. If you beat him, everybody say, oh man, you beat a one-armed man. Then if you don't beat him, you say, oh, you couldn't even beat a one-armed man. So how y'all operate, you say, begin with, right? You know if conditions ain't in your favor, you say, I'm just on my ground plane. I'm just on my 1.5 pill. I'm on barefoot. My mic is turned around backwards, anything. But now if the shoe's on the other foot and you know you can get them, man, you don't even bring that up. Come on.
When I key on somebody with this little stuff over here, I be letting everybody know. I'm not with that, and that's all I have. So right now, I'm just barefooted, sitting right down here.
Okay, I believe you too.
Don't forget, you missed one. I'm on my baby driver. That's what they say.
Oh yeah, baby driver.
See, all my stuff is them as baby driver. Everything I run with me is a baby driver. It might be them boys, that's them boys. My big box is them boys baby driver.
I remember listening to one guy say he was on his baby driver, and when somebody asked him what it was, he said it was a 3CX 1500 A7.
Yeah, that's a baby driver, do you know? Them copies got something big.
Yeah, that's a big baby if you ask me.
If I don't want to lose, but I said, I'm on my big box there, but when you them big boys, you can see it like that.
Yeah, 3CX 1500 A7 is bigger than anything I got.
Yeah, only thing I got over here is a little 4-2 broken. And then I got that on standby, so I'm just running just a plain radio.
Hey, Star Patrol, whatever happened to, what's his name over there on James Island over there? 916 or whatever.
I don't know what happened to him. This he moved, and I don't know if he's up in Myrtle Beach area. He's working somewhere. I don't know what happened to him, brother.
Oh, he moved? Okay.
Yeah, they say he sold the house out. He was selling the house and he was moving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. Up there is where his mother's got some kind of thing at the, when they have that bike week thing, he'll go up there and work up there with her or something, you know. But, yeah, that was a good little location he had back up in there. You wouldn't think it was in there. You go through there and there's all these big gigantic houses and all, and you go through a bunch of bushes and turn a corner and then go through some more bushes and go out into a clearing, and there he is back up in there, right on that little creek back there. And I thought, great day, man, that thing would be worth a fortune back in there, you know. But anyway, I guess he had to do what he had to do.
He did, well, yeah, he always used to go out of town and do some work and stuff, and he said he was going to try to sell that place, so he might be up there around North Myrtle Beach or somewhere up there.
410. I just hadn't heard him in a couple of years.
Yeah, I ain't heard him out there in a while either.
When's the last time you seen Stickman, Wireman?
Hey, Wireman. Hey, I saw Wireman about a month ago. know, he said, yeah, I'm trying to, I'm gonna come back out there, but he ain't coming back.
Yeah, I talked to him. I stopped by his house about, I don't know, 3 months ago. I don't know, man. I told you about it when I did. I don't remember when it was. It's been more than 2 months ago, I guess. And, I used to live over there about, I guess, 3 or 4 miles from him. I've been to his house when he was down there on South Street or off of Nassau, back down there. And, back in the day, that's where he was at. Had the big old, looked like Moonraker 6s up on top of that house up there. He's tearing everybody up, like all of us was too. But when he moved over there on James Island, he didn't put anything back up. But he told me he still got everything, and I said, why don't you, get back on there? I said, at least get in that boat like you used to be in that boat and talk in that boat.
Hey, Jimbo, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. I couldn't even hear that 500. Is it 500? He's the one out there. He was down that way. He was living about 5 houses down from him, and everybody in the neighborhood was complaining because he was teeing everything up because, he didn't have all these stuff we got now.
Yeah, he was strong back in the day now. Him and old man Trackdown used to get into it, all the time. And but I swear he used to be called himself Stick Man. He said, I got this stick and I'm in the middle of the road. But he was Wire Man, but he'd go by Stick Man too. Okay, well that 552 Mobile was asking something. Let me stand by. Manning or Santee area or what? 21. I guess he's up there somewhere around Manning. I guess I don't know exactly. That's where I think he's at up there. I don't know.
That's right. I talked to him before. He's up there on the other side of. It might have been St. Matthews. I think he might have said he was at.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, we'll have to send the police up there and find out exactly where he is there, Roger.
Yeah, send a homing pigeon up there and send him a message and get that thing back.
He wouldn't come back. He'd have that thing on the grill.
Well, yeah, I would too. Who up there in St. Matthews?
It's Big Ben.
Big Ben in St. Matthews? He up in, he ain't in St. Matthews, is he?
Oh, he's in Manning. I don't know.
Yeah, he's in Manning. He's up there around Manning area. Yeah, up in St. Matthews area. I seen one antenna up there on 601. Guy got a beam up there, and that's what he called himself, 601. There's another guy called himself 412 up in that area, but I ain't heard them in a long time.
How about 48-1?
Yeah, 48-1 is up there in Manning.
Is he still alive?
Put the radio down. Yeah, he was out there doing some DXing the other night out there.
Oh, okay. He's got to be 1,000 years old.
Yeah, he out there, him and Easy Rider, all of them up there.
Well, I'm going to stand by. Somebody else is in there. Everybody else needs to talk, not me. Crazy man, you're not going to say hello to that Star Patrol?
Pull them out. I suppose, are you all on PMs listening to him?
Not me.
Therefore, because I'm on a ground plane, and I was getting, I had some ground noise with it too, but I was getting about a 4 on it. Hey, 21.
Yeah, come on.
You on 70, you up there on 78, or you somewhere else?
I'm where?
You live up on 78?
Negatory, up near, you know where, Miller Man used to live? Miller Man?
No, I never know where Miller Man used to live. I know you saw
Yeah, Cooper Store Road.
Cooper Store, that's Crossroads.
You know where that is?
Yeah, we was at up there in 78 as you go into not Ridgeville, but if you take 78 on up, oh, they get ready to do some work. They're doing some work up there by the little bridge. Somebody got a beam up there. Who was that? Anybody know?
Is that near Givens?
I think it's going up that way, yeah. Like going to that Dorchester racetrack.
What kind of beams it look like?
Oh, I be going so fast. It looked like some kind of Mako beam or something. I know it's a pretty good sized beam they got it up there. I don't know if they're using it. Just up there.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know who it is there anymore. I don't know. But I don't know who lives up there anymore.
Well, yeah, well, yeah. I know somebody just got it up there and we've been using this.
I was talking to Cody, you get your feet still popped up and you licking your toes over there.
Yeah, you know crazy. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know you're glad to get your feet out of them shoes there. Your feet so glad to get them doggone shoes and them socks off and you say, yeah, I made it.
Yeah, man, been out there all day and everything, out there in that heat. Woo! Boy, I tell you, it's a relief, it's a relief.
We got that right, fighting bushes today. Try to find this monkey jump on me. He so got me, he never quite did it though.
I didn't on that. Yeah, like yesterday was so hot, and then later on, we had a little thunderstorm came through here and knocked the power off.
We ain't seen no thunderstorm, really. We seen it going around us. It went all the way around us, misses all the government, still could listen. 21, yeah, I see that east out and nice and cool and all like that. And we heard the thunder way off for a distance. Beautiful, a big cloud, all of them joining up together there. Look like a damn bunch of Comanches getting together, ready to do the warpath.
Yes, I didn't on that. Yeah, yesterday it came through here. Oh, I think that little storm came through here and knocked the power line and had the power off. And boy, yeah, a little rain, wind, hail, all that stuff down here.
I'm over there by Trident House, but damn it, boy. I didn't know I had it over there. I knew they went across and what was like was water boat and all that.
I came on that, yeah. It came right on through this side, man. Oh, boy, I tell you, I had to go in the store, and just to get back in my truck, I got soaking wet before I got in the truck. Oh, shit, what are we trying to do? Get Skip coming in here now? Yeah, we trying to get some Skip in there. How about it? 21, you still out there?
Yeah, I'm just listening to 1961 and Crazy Man talking.
Oh, I couldn't hear him.
You seen that mobile?
All I hear is damn Spanish people talking.
When you get that this time of night?
The station's pretty close to me. I hear it loud and clear. They cover them up, but they started coming in about 10 minutes ago, I reckon.
Yeah, damn sure I hear you, speak. Yeah, I couldn't hear 1961 no more. All I could hear was, I thought Crazy Man was ghost talking.
No, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes we're being right and sometimes not.
Well, I know you're crazy, so if you was talking to yourself, it wouldn't be nothing unusual.
Hey, 5-2.
Go ahead, 21.
Yeah, whenever you talk to that 529, how about get him to give me a holler there, Roger?
Yeah, man, I sure will.
What's he doing now? What's he doing right now?
I don't know what he's doing right now. I ain't talked to him today. He texted me earlier, but doing.
Yeah, was she working, you reckon?
Oh, yeah, 529. My brother's working. He's doing glass work. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he's still working. I mean, at this time of night.
Oh, no, probably not this time of night. He's probably at the house. But, he's staying out there in Ridgeville with my daddy right now.
Oh, okay.
That's why you ain't heard him on the radio there on the base station. He's been on the mobile in the morning times and then sometimes in the afternoons, but he's living out there in Ridgeville right now.
Just to do it? Trying to help him out?
Yeah, Daddy had surgery. Daddy had some back surgery too, and they took some cancer out of his back and stuff like that. So yeah, he's going out there to help Daddy out.
410, that's good. Well, if you talk to him, I won't try to get in touch with her. No emergency, no big deal.
Damn, alright. I didn't know if he was trying to buy some of his equipment. He said he's selling his base station stuff.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to let everybody know what I wanted to talk to him about, you know.
Well, he said he was, but I don't know if he is. But I hear you on that. I ain't letting everybody know either. But anyway, man, I'm fixing to message you right now, 21. Does he got your number?
Negatory. I think I got his though somewhere.
Alright, just give me a minute and I'll holler right at you.
Yeah, ain't no big deal. It don't have to be right now, you know. Hey, not right. It don't have to be right now, man. Just want to try to keep up with him. Okie dokie. All right. Well, let me get on the side there. I'm back out.
Where you going? Change your diaper?
No. I don't do that anymore. I use the women's Depends. I found out that they have a extra padding in the front, and that gives me a little bit more support there, Roger.
I hear you.
21, I think that your handle is messing up the Spanish mind.
Well, good.
It messed him up good when he could get out of all his channels. All of my channels out to pay this.
Well, it probably all gets messed up, you know, this time of the evening when that skip starts coming in. That sandbagger calls it when Sweaty Betty starts coming in.
Who's that trying to holler for me? Nobody? Oh, okay.
1961, that little big man, little Biggie died, eh?
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, 410. I tell you what, I went there one time and I didn't know what he had. I looked over there and he had that set of beams over there. Great day in the morning, man. That was the biggest set of beams I ever seen in my life. He had them on that crank up tower and he had it sitting down, and it must have been a 10 element.
Yeah, I think he had the largest one down here. Down here, right around out here. I think he had the largest one.
That thing was huge, man. Great day in the morning. I thought it was a friggin' airplane up there. I said, man, I was telling somebody, he said, hey, don't be telling them what I got.
Yeah, he got what you call that West Coast thing, man. That's one of them West Coast beams.
Oh, like a skull cracker?
They gotta be something. Them guys out there on the West Coast always got them big old beams, say 80 feet long and all kind of old mess, man. Yeah, we got double rotors to turn them things.
Yeah, Volkswagen engine there. Prime Minister, he don't even get on the radio anymore, eh?
Well, I heard him a long time, so I ain't no telling. He might, sitting back there and working a whole bunch of stuff. I think he still do the music thing, but he's promoting and stuff like that.
Yeah, Roger. I don't know. Hey, he had a good setup. I guess he might have been, the man might have been on him or something, who knows. But he had a big old setup out there. He had a water cool box, didn't he?
Yeah, them water cool stuff. Yeah, a lot of boys up there in that northwest corner, they got that stuff up there.
Yeah, I don't think he built that. I think he just put his name on it, or put Skullcracker on it. I think he might have been behind it. He might have been putting some dollars in it, but I don't think. I know he worked on radios and all, but I don't know. You think he's the one building that stuff?
Well, I don't think he did that water cool stuff, but I think he put his hand in them. I don't know what he calls Skullcracker. I think that was his doing, and but he probably got people working for him, building them things now.
410, yeah, I didn't even know he's still doing them there. Yeah, you don't see him out here too much. Of course, Beast, whatever happened to him, he's going by Skullcracker.
Yeah, he still be out there. He still be out there in the mobile doing this thing.
The one you used to hear down there on 6 that used to just roll that channel was that guy down in Texas, Clarence Carter.
Yeah, old Clarence still be out there?
I haven't heard him in a long time, but I don't generally get on the 6 anyway. But I know when he used to, many years ago, when I used to hear him key down on channel 6, I mean, they locked it up.
Yeah, that cut there. Yeah, he used to get out there, man, and tie the cut bigger channel down, and oh boy, he did a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, he ain't out there like he used to, because he done got hold of some bad stuff too.
I don't know what he was running, but it had to be something big. That's about the only guy I've seen down on the Super Bowl that just key it down and lock it up day after day, and the rest of them just, they were all underneath him.
Yeah, he didn't know he had the condition on them. He know that condition was coming that way. He had it on them, so when he key it down, he'd go out there, he'd do a long, he'd be talking for, he talked at least 10 or 15 minutes before he unkeyed that car picker.
I'm going to have to mow the grass around my house.
A little dark to be mowing it now.
Somebody else.
Yeah, I was talking about these people that can speak Spanish and hide in it.
Well, they're supposed to be, running from Trump or, heading back the other way or going to be standing in front of the wall, I guess, trying to get over it or dig under it.
Did more than that today. I don't know whether you heard it or not, but he took back everything that Obama did with Cuba and put them back where they were before.
Well, what's a dreamer? They said they're going to send the dreamers back. I don't know. That's the first I ever heard of the dreamers.
That's the kids, I guess kids or something like that. But I just kind of felt like they ought to just make up with Cuba. Because, that was back in the 60s. And as Ron Paul said, that the purpose of all the sanctions and all that stuff was to unhinge Fidel Castro. It obviously didn't work. So, honestly, that's about the only thing Obama did that I actually agreed with. Why keep the feud going with Cuba that long? We obviously failed in our attempt to get rid of Fidel Castro, and that was all the way back in the 60s, so get over it.
I think they ought to go ahead and get in Cuba, man. There's all kind of stuff down there, that people could benefit for. All those people down there, they need a cell phone, they need CB radios, they need refrigerators. Man, you know what? Shoot, people could be making a lot of money down there, but helping them out too, I don't know anything about it. That's so much propaganda in this country. They lie about everything. We don't know what they're doing anywhere else unless you go there. And I don't know. I don't get in politics. I don't care who's in there. Anyway, I don't mention anything because you never know who likes who or who wants who. It's always if I say, well, I like so and so. Oh, you no good. And I said, well, it's same other people. I said, well, I like that guy then. Well, I get, oh, so I don't say anything.
About a week or two ago, Megyn Kelly, now that she's with, MSNBC, she was interviewing Putin, and she was talking about Russian interference in the election, He really put her in her place. He laughed. He said, He said, the United States sticks his nose basically in everybody else's business. You really have, have no credibility at pointing the finger. Of course, he said that Russia didn't have anything to do with it. But he told her, he basically said the mainstream media in the United States had vivid imaginations and obviously didn't have much else to think about or to do.
Yeah, they make up a bunch of stuff, man. I tell you, it's crazy. Like that guy shooting that fella and those other people, I don't know why he did it. They're saying that President Trump made him do it. Well, why would he have anything to do with it, I don't know, man. I don't know who did what. All I know is that guy shot him. It wasn't the gun's fault. It wasn't Obama's fault. It wasn't Trump's fault. It was his fault. He did it. He shot him. That's the way it is. He's the one that they need to go at. It's not the gun, not anybody else. He did it.
Yeah, well, if a man's determined to kill somebody, he'll find a way. Gun, knife, whatever. Bomb.
That's like Star Patrol over there. He wants to run that big box he's got over there. Now, if I say, for instance, if I'd have sold it to him or whatever, I'm not the one tearing his neighbors up. I'm not the one doing anything. He's the one using it. But they might say, well, he wouldn't have been doing it if you hadn't have sold it to him. Well, he'd have got one from somebody else, and so that's what I'm trying to get at. They all blame the one doing it. Star Patrol, hey, you like how I brought you into that? Where you go, Star Patrol?
I've been covering him up over here. I've been having trouble hearing him.
Is that you out there, Star Patrol? Can you go like dee 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 dee, and then let me know if that's you? Oh.
Time to turn on that 4-2 bucket.
Yeah. Watch out, if he gets in trouble, you made him do it.
Just like it's my fault that you were late.
I know it.
Even though I don't know how I did that, but I guess it's my fault. 821.
Come on.
There's this guy that's been jamming 38 lower sideband since about 2010. It's this nut job ham operator, Philip Heath, up in Madison, Ohio. And about a year or two ago, somebody was really getting bent out of shape by him jamming the channels. And they were talking about they couldn't get the SEC over there to do anything. I said, well, I know one way for certain to get the government over on his doorstep. I said, many years ago, my deceased friend Greg got drunk and called up the sheriff's department. He was ranting and raving about stuff in the middle of the night. And this was back in the 1980s. I said, at some point he said something about shooting President Bush, and this was George H. Bush, the first one. I said, the next morning while he was passed out on the couch, there was a knock on his door, and it was the sheriff's department and 2 Secret Service agents. And they took all his guns and took him down to the mental hospital in Columbia and did a psychiatric evaluation. So anyway, I told that story on 38 lower sideband while that idiot Philip Heath was in there listening, trying to jam us. Well, back in the earlier part of this year, apparently he was on this ham forum called HamIsland.net, and they banned him. And he got mad and claimed he did that. He claimed that he called up the Secret Service and told them they were going to shoot Trump, and we haven't heard a damn peep out of him since then. I wonder if he's in a jail cell for filing a false report, and if he did, he got the idea from me. Anyway, he's been in there every year since 2010, religiously jamming 38 lower sideband during the summer, and I thought they got him Kenny up in Cleveland. He said they haven't heard him. So Kenny's been looking into it, and he thinks he may have gotten in trouble for doing that.
That'd be great.
Especially if I'm the one that put the bug in his ear in the first place. I'll get an extra kick out of that if it was my suggestion. They wound up putting him in the slammer.
Now if you could just get rid of Blue Waffle.
You know that guy, he's been, that ham guy, he's been using the other guy's ham call sign. They call his AE5LB. That's not Blue Waffle, but he's been using that ham call. You heard it on that video. I contacted that guy, the real AE5LB, and I had just sent him the video and showed him my Blue Waffle. And apparently, Blue Waffle was mad at that guy in that ham club because he got booted out of that ham club.
Okay.
So anyway, the real AE5LB thanked me. He said, yeah, that's definitely not me, and he was already familiar with the Blue Waffle.
Oh, well, he knows who it is then.
Yeah. And we got this other nut job down in Warner Robins, Georgia, which is Donald Anderson, N4TAT. Goes by Funky Monkey and Prozac Kid and Baby Killer. He's too close for me to, he's too close for me to hear him coming in Skip, but I hear everybody else out there in Skip complaining about him, and he's a nut job too.
Oh. Well, I've almost got an hour recording, so I'm going to have to cut it down and come back and listen. I enjoyed it, man, in 1940, 1961, 19116, and 19116, and I'll be standing by.
Yeah, boy, I do want to say this. I always respect constructive criticism. Don't ever feel like you hurt my feelings by telling me how to do something better. Because I try to keep an open mind, and I have lived all my life by trying to learn something new every day.
Well, that's like me. If you think you know everything, you don't, you know, and I love to learn things. I tell you what, it seems like it makes me feel better. If I find that I've learned something, it makes me, I don't know, I feel better somehow. That's weird. But anyway, no, I constantly learning, man. I like to learn, and I don't like to try to tell anybody anything or mention anything. You have to be careful about that. You know that. And I appreciate you realizing that, and I'd never try to tell anybody anything to hurt them there. I sure wouldn't. I want to say this, and I want this particular person or persons to understand this. There is some jealous people on this radio, and they're around here and they're not around here. They're jealous of everything you do and everything you say, everything you got, and they're envious and jealous. And I don't know why. I have no idea. It's obvious, and it's either they have low self-esteem, or I have no idea. I'm not a psychiatrist there, but that's one thing about me. I might be a lot of things, but I don't care what you got or what anybody else's have. You know, they said, don't you want a truck? Look at that truck he's got. Don't you want one like that? I said, well, I'd like to have one like that, but I mean, I feel sorry for the guy. Well, what do you mean? Well, he's got to pay $400 a month. I can't afford that $770,000 pickup truck. I said, that guy's having to come off a bunch of money every month there. I said, you know, I got other things, you know, kids and all like that I've had to pay for. Shoot, if I had my kids, I could have had the Battleship Bismarck sitting in my backyard. But anyway, all right, well, that's what I wanted to tell you. I don't try to hurt anybody, and so I try to get along the best I can. But I will say this, if you don't want to get along with me, that's up to you, but I'll try the best I can.
Well, I'll make it very clear. I don't wear my feelings on my sleeve, and I don't envy anybody else, or if I do, I don't mean to. You know, that I got what I got by making it myself, and I know other people have got a lot more than I have, and it doesn't bother me at all.
410.
I feel the same way there.
I get a little bit envious of that a night ranger over there with all them big old boxes he's got over there, you know, that he puts on the radios and all. But other than that, everything's fine.
Well, as far as I know, the biggest thing I got is about the same size as the biggest thing you got.